What's going on, YouTube? This is Danny back again at the Cornercade, and today, guys, I'm gonna show you the Neo Geo Hylox Hack for the MVSX home arcade. So let's get into it. This really isn't like a tutorial on how to do it. I actually bought mine off of eBay for like 80 bucks. I'm gonna put the link to where I bought it in the description down below. But pretty much you're gonna take the thumb drive and unscrew the 6 screws in the back of the home arcade in the middle portion panel. Pull that panel back, and there's going to be a black USB cord. You're going to unplug that and stick that thumb drive directly into the PCB, and that's all you have to do, guys. Put the panel back on and you're good to go. What you will do then is go to the menu system and just update your MVSX, and then it's going to restart, turn it on, turn it off, and then you're going to get this screen right here. You're going to get the MVSX. That is the original 50 games that come with the system. And then you're going to get the Hylox X. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And guys, I'm going to show you just all the games and all the value. We'll kind of select some games so you can kind of take a look at what is on this stick. I kind of just bought it blind from one of the PD7 is actually the one who recommended this Hilo stick for me, and it is an awesome value to bring to your Neo Geo system. So right now, guys, we're in the just kind of classic. Let's get to the settings menu here. So you can select the Neo Geo plus new 2023 games. So we'll go into that guy right here. And then I'm just going to kind of cycle through some games. I'll show you some gameplay just so you guys can kind of see a little bit that how these games run and what they're all about. So we'll just kind of cycle through here. And I'm not going to be doing too much of a lot of talking. You guys can pause the video, but I'm just going to kind of show you there's over 800, I think 800 games on this. So there's definitely going to be a lot of value for the 80 bucks that you'll be purchasing this off of eBay. And I obviously haven't been able to test every single game. And guys, the reason why I kind of recommend plugging this into the PCB is I plugged it in the back originally and it didn't really work. It was kind of glitching a lot. I had to restart the system. So fixing that issue and just plugging it in the back of the PCB made a whole world of difference. So that's just something that I recommend doing. And we got all the original Neo Geo games that it comes with in here. I'll kind of get something that's a little bit different. For me, where this game scores a lot of value is through the Capcom playlist, which we'll get into at the very end. That's the last playlist. Yes, Puzzle Bobble. Here, I haven't tried this one, so we'll check this game out. Alright. I haven't played this game literally in 20 years. Simple enough, right? Plays pretty good. There is a menu button, so if you hold down the left player start, you are going to get some kind of options here. It looks like you can save the state, which is pretty cool, but that option is not available right now. But you can do game settings, display settings, so you can change kind of like the aspect ratios, scan lines. Looks like this one came with scan lines. You can take them on, take them off. So you can kind of do what you want there, which is pretty cool. And then you can also exit the game as well. This one, there we go. Emulator settings, and then quit if you want to go back and exit out of the game. So kind of cycling through the list here, there is 239 games to this playlist. Got the Samurai Showdowns there. So you definitely get even more value than what you would normally get just on this awesome Neo Geo cabinet alone with the 50 games, which is really awesome. SNK versus Capcom. This game is on the Capcom playlist, so we'll get into that one later. That's one of my favorites. That's one I really was looking forward to. Let's jump into Windjammers here. I've never played this game before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I wonder if this is kind of like air hockey. And I gotta try to score it in the opposing person's goal. There we go, yep. That's exactly what this is. We'll go ahead back out of that. Show you the other games. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of cycle through the games here. Let's see. Look at that Donkey Kong. Let's see what this is all about. Still trying to figure out what are actually like console versions of these games and arcade versions. I kind of been like using a little cheat when it says like insert coins. Obviously that'd be the arcade, and when it says press start for like the player 2, kind of home console. But I've never played this one before. Well, I mean I've played this game, but not on this Neo Geo with this hack. So let's see. Curious to see maintain aspect ratio. Let's see if that helps this at all. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're looking good. Noticed something was a little off. Oh, wow. Okay, clearly I'm trash at this game, but just kind of give you a example there of all the value we're getting. I don't know why that's in this playlist, but kind of interesting. We do have some Street Fighters in here, but again, this is part of the Capcom playlist, so we'll get to that when we get to it at the end. Oh, WrestleFest. This is one I wanted to kind of show you guys, since this was kind of rumored to come out from Arcade 1-Up. This definitely brings a lot of value now to the table, because it's like I really wouldn't need to get a WrestleFest cabinet, because I wouldn't even be able to put a 4-player in the arcade anyways, since our arcade is kind of small. So again, a lot of value with this here. Alright, and there's the original roster. It's all the WWF logos and everything. So, again, let me know in the comments below if this is like the actual arcade ROM. I'm still very unfamiliar with that. But let's go ahead and select the $1 Million Man. Alright, that's about enough of that. We'll back out. Check the rest of the playlist. Turtles is on here. There's a couple different Turtles, which is pretty cool. There's also the Simpsons at one point that's on here. I just wish X-Men was on here. That would really seal the deal here. The Alien vs. Predator, we'll hop into this one real quick just because I know that's another like popular title. And some of these are like in Japan, in different languages too. So you just kind of gotta mess around with it and look and kind of check because some of these games are on multiple playlists.
Time to hunt. Time to hunt.
Another really cool game to have on this playlist.
Select your player. Ready to hunt.
Now I have this set to the classic ratio here, but you can obviously bring this to the full screen ratio. Let me back in and just show you guys real quick that. So under display settings, like I was saying before, go to full screen. Got the scan lines. We'll just take the scan lines off for right now. We'll go back. Oh, actually exit the game, my bad. Let me just show you that real quick. The menus are a little wonky sometimes, like different buttons will do different things, so you just kind of, you'll learn it, you know, if you get this mod, obviously, you'll learn how to jump in and out of the different menus a little bit easier. I'm still getting used to that myself, so, oh, you can kind of see it there a little bit. So yeah, this is like smoother pixels if you don't like the scan lines. But this is a little bit too big. I almost want the scan lines on here, but it's all personal preference at that point. And just to show you again, we'll jump back to that. So there's a difference right there. So you can change the settings, which is pretty cool. There's no save. There's like save, but it's like kind of weird. There's not like the Neo Geo where you get the 4 save slots, so definitely a little different there. Let's back out of this one. We'll finish up this playlist so I can show you guys the other one. Oh, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs too. That's another arcade classic beat 'em up. There's the other Turtles, Sunset Risers. Oh, you get a Blades of Steel. That one's pretty fun. And Bubble Bobble again. Probably different like Japanese version or something. There's Tetris. There's The Simpsons I was talking about. Alright, so we'll go down to the cogwheel here, the settings, and we're just going to go to Arcade Classics, and we'll load that playlist up. And then here there's just going to be a bunch of just kind of like random hodgepodge stuff. Bad Dudes, more Bubble Bobble, Contra. There's that Donkey Kong again, Donkey Kong Jr. Got Double Dragon 1, 2, and 3 on here. Got a little Galaga. You know what? Let's hop into Double Dragon real quick. I haven't played that one yet. Alright, cool. So this looks like how it should look like. Obviously, again, you can change the aspect ratio. Let's go ahead and do that just to show you guys what it looks like. So that's a little bit better. Now we'll go ahead and back out of this. Oh, this game right here, POW. This one's super fun. It's a very underrated game. I've never heard of it before, but it is beat 'em up. It's actually really fun, so I do highly recommend you guys playing that one. There's Rolling Thunder. And you get 112 games in this playlist. This is The Simpsons. There's just a ton of them. Alright, so we'll go ahead on the cogwheel again. We're going to back out of this one. We'll go to the Genesis playlist. We'll load that up for you. You have all of the Sega Genesis titles. Kind of random how that was on this playlist, but I mean, we'll take it because it's extra games. So now we got that loaded up. We'll cycle through the games. There's 171 titles to here. Again, I have an arcade cabinet for like MAME arcade games. I really won't be playing any of these Sega titles, but they're there. I mean, I might fire one up. There's Battletoads and stuff. You know, why not? Didn't really have much nostalgia for this. I had a Super Nintendo and N64 growing up, so. But I'll cycle through the games list for you guys so you guys can kind of see. You can always pause the video if I'm going too fast. You guys kind of see what kind of value you guys are getting for all of this. Oh, there's Smash TV. That's interesting for the Sega. I'm just gonna go firehead that up real quick. So apparently Smash TV was released on Sega. Okay, this is kind of cool. I wonder if the dual sticks here will be able to control this. Or not. Maybe it's the buttons. No, it's the buttons. Well, if you got a taste for Smash TV and until Arcade 1-Up releases theirs, you can go ahead and play the Sega version. Alright, that's enough of that. We'll get out of here and show you the rest of the games. I thought this was pretty random that Super Mario Brothers was on this, so I'm just gonna jump in this to show you. I don't know when or if or why it was released for Sega, but it's on here. Look at that, I'm playing Super Mario. I will hop out of that. And then that finishes that list, so we'll hop into kind of the main reason why I got this was the Capcom Play System list. And this is going to have all of those classic Capcom games that I wanted to play. Again, SNK versus Capcom, Street Fighter Alpha 3. So you really get, I'm a Capcom guy, so you really get a whole bundle of 97 games of the Capcom classics. You know, some of these are repeats like Cadillac Dinosaurs. But it is nice to have. I've got all the Darkstalker series, so if I were to ever sell Big Blue, for example, I'll still have the Darkstalkers. The Punisher beat 'em up, which is really awesome now that I have that. That was released on one arcade cabinet, and I wasn't able to ever pick that up, so now I got that, which is pretty cool. SNK vs. Capcom. I think there's another one throughout the list if I'm not mistaken. Then I'll hop into that one just to kind of show you guys. I'll show you guys Third Strike. I was playing this the other day. It's definitely super fun, and it's really cool to have that on an arcade cabinet, arcade sticks and buttons. And it looks like sometimes it does this, so it just kind of backed me out to the main menu. So you can just kind of hop back into it. I don't know why it does that. It does it very randomly and rarely, so we'll just kind of cycle through and go back. So just show you guys a quick round real quick. So until Arcade 1-Up comes out with this, it's pretty cool that you can actually play this game on an arcade cabinet, like I said. There's no district settings or difficulty settings at all, so you're kind of just stuck with whatever it is. Which isn't the end of the world. I haven't found it to be too difficult or too hard. Alright, cool. So we'll back out of that one. Cycle on through here. I think the SNK versus Capcom. If it doesn't reappear, I'll go cycle through that one. So I know that's kind of a popular title that I think we all wish Arcade 1-Up would come out with. Yeah, here we go. So we got some of those guys right here. So I'll click on like just this one for example, just to kind of show you guys. Such a cool game, dude. Like, I'm gonna show you guys all the characters. Like Violent Ken. And there are Japanese versions and American versions. Just to give you guys a heads up. But most of these ROMs that I've been playing, I haven't had any like lag down or anything like that I've noticed. But again, I'm just kind of like a casual, so you know, if you guys notice something, let me know. Let's get this W. There we go. Alright, so back out of here. And then that is the end of the playlist. So obviously a ton of value here with this Hylox Hack. And again, it's probably the simplest mod that you guys can probably do. You literally just take the back panel off of your MVSX. You unplug the crappy cable, the USB cable that they give you, and you stick the USB into the PCB slot. In the PCB slot, the USB slot, and it's literally that simple. You do the system update, and that's it. This is as easy, if not easier, than putting on one of Joe Sabo's awesome looking marquees to your arcade one-ups. So do I recommend this product? Absolutely. The MVSX, in my review, I said it came with a ton of value. Not only do you get to keep that value, but you get to expand on it with this Hylox Hack. So it's absolutely awesome for the community to have something like this, to play the games, all the games that we want to play, but haven't been released yet on an arcade cabinet, or you just want to have them on this arcade cabinet. So like I said, guys, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to purchase this, to go ahead and do so off of eBay. But yeah, what are your thoughts, guys? Give this video a like, comment below, always like to hear the feedback, and subscribe if you haven't to the channel. Again, guys, this is the Hylox Hack for the Neo Geo, and guys, we will see you in the next one.